Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be going over a play that we actually discussed in one of our previous videos, IBIO, and how you could have potentially made 15 or 20% on a swing, basically following the patterns that we talked about. Now, real quick, just to let you know, this isn't financial advice. I'm not recommending that you buy this stock. I didn't even do the play on this stock because I didn't have enough cash available at the time to invest, but I did talk about how we had a potential setup based on previous patterns for a little spike and a potential swing trade. So if you have not seen the video on our indicators, especially our RSI course, that is where I first mentioned this. I would highly recommend that you take a look at that video. Link for that's going to be in the description below, or if you subscribe to our channel or just visit our channel page, you'll be able to find this video under how to use RSI indicators for swing trades. Now in that video, we went over the RSI and how there were some patterns developing on this particular stock on the 180-day 4-hour time frame. And every time that it becomes overvalued, there's potential, and it comes down to being undervalued. And then when it hits undervalued, it comes back up to over, and then back to under, back to over. And you can kind of look at the different time periods of how long it takes to get there, and you can try to kind of average out as far as, does it take a week, 2 weeks before it gets from this point to that point? And you can kind of have an idea of how long I might have to potentially hold this trade. So you can look at this particular time here on our RSI video. Like I said, I called out saying we should probably keep an eye on this pattern right here as it's getting close to that 30% mark, and that it hadn't really made any type of spikes up to the upside, significant spikes, in quite a while. So it was something to pay attention to. And then I'm looking at my Heikin-Ashi candles, and I notice that I'm having some bearish movement here, but then I get this doji candle signaling that I may have a potential reversal coming, meaning it's going to stop being bearish and potentially start, at least temporarily, up on a bullish pattern. So if I was going to enter this trade and I get this buy signal, if I would have entered here at 105, okay, this would have been kind of a more riskier play to get in at 105, because just because the buy signal comes up here and that candle's rising up, it could always push back down, and not necessarily close above that exponential moving average. But in this case, it did. But if I took a position at 105 right here and I rode that up all the way to, let's say, what it is now at 126, then that's a pretty good gain on your money. It's about a 20% gain on your money. So if you would have taken, $1,000 and you would have invested $1,000 at 105 a share, so you got 952 shares, and then you sold right now at 126. So you get about $200 profit off of that trade. Even if you waited and got in here, you see how the candle gaps up on the next 4-hour at 109, then you still would have made about 15% on your money. So typically what we would do before we sell is we want to wait and see if we have a doji candle here that's going to signal a reversal from our bullish pattern to bearish, because if you notice here, we're not actually above that 180-day moving average. So this play is still a little bit more risky than I would like to kind of get into for a long period of time, because you want to see it go above that 180-day moving average. But again, if you were just in for a quick swing, this would be kind of a good example of when reading the charts is very, very beneficial, because you can see the RSI was close to 30. You saw that the MACD indicators were switching up. You got a buy signal. You got it above the EMA line. You got confirmation here, and you can ride that trade up and just pick, a clear exit point of, I'll cash out at $1.25 or $1.26. So anyway, that's just an example I wanted to show you, because we did talk about this play in one of the videos. However, like I said, I didn't personally get into it because I didn't have enough cash on the sidelines to make it worth my while. I was in other plays at the moment that I'm currently swinging. So I'm going to keep an eye on this one again, though, and if I continue to see another pattern forming like we did here, then I'll definitely get into it and make a video showing you the setup my entry and exit point. So other than that, guys, if you found value in the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Other than that, we'll catch you next time.